Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Many thanks to the convention organizer that allow us to have many wonderful lessons from morning session. And another additional lesson for me from morning session that although the organizer told me there's a lot of big screen around you and there's no need for you to bring your desktop. But I feel every speaker in the morning carry their own desktop, so I bring mine. Okay. You know, this summer, my daughter actually graduated from Columbia University. And he flew back for long way from New York to Shanghai and immediately transferred to Kunming. She told me, I want to spend a couple of days for sightseeing. I said, yes, go. You study too hard, you know, why you free yourself and go enjoy your life? And the next few days, when he returned, she told me from the airport, Dad, I bring you wonderful gifts. I said, what? 2 bottles of bubble tea. You know, people from my age, you know, have less chance to drink this bubble tea. But only because this is from my daughter. You know, although not from New York, but Kunming is quite far away from my city, Hangzhou. So, and the more important thing, that the company printed recipe, everything on the cup. So I found they use decaffeinated sencha leaf tea. And that's definitely from me. Because from China, only 2 producers produce this tea, and I'm the only one. So I say, though I never touch bubble tea, but today I will drink. First sip, full of fruits, flavor, but when after 1 second, from short of the bottom, then you feel a strong tea flavor taste. So that's what I mean. That's the charms of bubble tea. But today, the bubble tea cannot cover the concept of today's modern bubble tea, so we call it new style Chinese tea or drinks. Sorry. So today, now, let me move to the next. Yeah. So first of all, let me see the time. First of all, I want to share, bring a graph. To share with you. With this graph, very important 3 takeaways. Number 1, from 2017 to 2023, in China, all market size experience growth. But new style tea drink market grow at a much faster pace. We say the middle yellow one. Number 2 takeaways, as the people living standard is, you know, improving, the demand for tea also demand. And, you know, more and more people start to drink bubble tea, and that in return, bubble tea also, you know, push Chinese tea industry move forward. And the 3rd takeaways, maybe the most important one, is that if the growth rates maintain for the current being, And I believe within 2 or 3 years, the market size of new tea drink will definitely surpass the traditional tea industry. So these 3 takeaways, I firmly believe. So today, I just want to, because time is so limited, I just want to figure out 5 important words of China current new tea drinks. That is what, why, who, how we will escape it, and then when. Why new style tea, the concept is really simple, yet I want to do some explanation. Nowadays in China, we say no tea, no life. 20 days before, when friends meet together, one of greeting words, have you eaten? Or have you had your dinner or breakfast? No more. Now people greeting with each other. Today, have you had a cup of tea? These become, popular words. So in China, we say no tea, no life. Once you know tea, then you know life. So actually, thank you. So I wish everybody here, after that, you should, although tea is simple, but in China, tea is not only for drink. There's a lot of meanings, philosophy meanings. Actually, new style tea drink, it's a certain kind of combination. Today, our words, every botanical plant can be new style drinks. But the most important ingredient is tea. So although the flavor of fruits bring you many flavors, but tea taste must be there. So this is why we call it new style tea drink. So why we call it new tea? 5 main things. First of all, new ingredients. Although tea is the main ingredient, but we put many things. So new style tea is a kind of combination, complicated combination. Second, new taste. It's no longer a cup of tea, but it's carry character of tea, but many other complicated tastes as well. So we call it new tea, new taste. And third one, of course, new technology. In the morning session, I think the 2 speakers mentioned about the new technology involved in our new tea industry in China. And then number 4, of course, new customer. The people at my age is no longer the new style drink target customer. They target all those young generation because they want new idea, new taste, new flavor, everything is new. And number 5 is new approaching, marketing approaching. It's quite different from the traditional one. It sometimes saves you a lot of money. Yeah, save a lot. So you can put more, your money, your energy to do something new, to help to promote that industry. Sorry. Okay, so how this new explained? First of all, ingredients, many things, except tea. and new taste, new technology, new customer, and new marketings. So these 5 new, consist of the new drink in China. And secondly, I think this is the keywords. How new style tea drink create values. And first of all, tea has formed an integral part of the young generation social activities. So they really want to buy tea at the coffee because they buy on the basis go and buy and go. The young generation will think that the older generation use the tea kettle and make a kettle of tea and share with all the people. That's out of date. We don't have the time. Say goodbye to that tea kettles. We want to buy, drink, and while you're working, you're finished. So that's the kind of fashion, new fashion. And second, why new tea drink make money? The most important thing that the traditional tea in China is actually slow-moving consumer products, while the young generation has turned this SMCP into fast-moving consumer products. That was the key point. Old traditional way, we buy 1 kilo of tea, then we put it in the house, and maybe if I can, finish that 1 kilo of tea within half year, then I'm a big drinker. But while if you use the tea as a raw material for the faster, new style tea drinks, then maybe 1 kilo, you can only serve for half an hour, for 1 hour. So that's the key points. How to move SMCP, slow move consumer products to fast moving consumer products. Important. And the new tea drink experience so far in China account for 1/3 of millennials and 71% of the Generation Z in China. In the meantime, in China, our producing area from Yangtze River up to, down to the south area, Yunnan and Guangdong. And actually, we grow a variety of spices that allow the new tea industry have many more diverse selection for different kind of tea. And more thing, in China, I call it a fever. Why I call it fever? Because in China, we produce enough tea that China itself can consume. Sometimes I told my friends in China that if in China we don't produce anything during one season, suppose spring season, still we can provide enough quantity of tea to cover demand from the mainland, from the China itself. Although we import about 40,000 metric tons from rest of other countries, the mainly CTC black tea. So the quantity, enough production in China allow the new tea industry have more selections. So that is also help that industry as well. And secondary, the national cultural confidence. The young generation, if we compare them to our generation, they have more confidence in their culture. Oh, sorry, time is running. Maybe I use one more 1 minute more. So, young generation, they want everything themselves. They want everything individual. And bring a couple of new style tea, which is different from old generation. This assertion of tag means I'm modern. I'm in date. Okay, so this chart is showing that everything, traditional consumption is reduced, all come to the new, drinks. And most important, in China is a big market. In the estimated of this year, new style drink will top 374.9 billion market size. So that is allow the industry, booming so quickly. Okay, just two charts to showing you how the tea, because currently for raw material, for tea base, most important thing that tea should be very strong. So this is why we import a lot of tea from Sri Lanka, from Kenya, and from Malawi. But especially due to this year, the market, the economic situation, if we compare to 2 years ago, not very good. So people are all looking for some cheaper tea. And this year, in the first half, second half of this year, Vietnam tea, they sell a lot. And Sri Lanka used to be the #1, but since from this year, maybe Vietnam will be, surpass Sri Lanka, become #1 black tea supply to China. And this chart especially tell, from 2014 to 2023, how China market import from Sri Lanka, and average price, So that's all for today's sharing. Thank you very much. The time is over.